what it was. As you can see in the picture. It's your boy Pocho1 of the Pocho Live podcast. Of all the multi-million ideas and creativity and innovative. For real, dog. Where are we getting to, man? Anyway, people, I had to wake up this morning. Yeah, dog, weren't you like 5 years old, my boy? Innovative concepts to place on a t-shirt. This is what you want. This is what you want to do, dog. Bro, when Woody died, weren't you like 5? Weren't you like 5 years old? You had to be like 5. Bro, anyway, I had to get online, bro. I am not making no freaking long ass video for these fools because they do not deserve it. But if y'all were looking for a marketing scheme, if Gravedigger, if you needed attention, Gravedigger, you need attention from the Norte. Well, the real ones ain't gonna fucking give you any attention, bro, because they're real and they're in the field. But your boy will. I'll give you a little attention. I'll give you that action you want, bro. I'll give you that action you want. I know you guys always feel so left out, bro. You feel so left out that none of the girls want you. It's not because you're South Side Norteno or Norteno South Sider or Norte Califas Sereno. It's not that it's that. It's because you ugly, bro. Anyway, salud, Café con Pocho. This is your boy Pocho1 of the Pocho Live podcast. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Man, this is going to be one of the last. I'll probably have a couple more with my ghetto setup, man. I'm going to start taking it more serious, people. But today, man, I had to get on real quick, do a live stream in the morning. I know a lot of you fools ain't even up yet. But I got things to do with my kid later, so I wanted to get into this. But hey, so what's going on in the news? Please, comment, ask me anything. As always, you already know. Ask me anything. You feel me? I would appreciate it if you can like and subscribe. I have been going up, dog. We're on the way to 4K, on the way to 5K. And you know what I mean? About to be, Pocho1 Riva, dog. We on our way, dog. You feel me? Let's talk about this fool, though. He wants attention. He can have it. Gravedigger digging his own grave. There you go. I like that one. Oh, man, I called him Gravedigger. See, I never even know his real name. These are some of my old ones. Look at Café con Pocho. But hey, people, so today what we're going to be talking about is this full Gravedigger using this marketing scheme. But let me just get myself together, even spell this name right. Gravedigger, fool, you never digging a grave in your life. Gravedigger is digging his own grave. Gravedigger is digging his own grave. You feel me? But I don't know, you guys. It's just wild, huh? So anyway, all right, everybody. The topic of today. It's been a while since we had some good cheese in it, so it's cool. The topic of today is there's a Northern California, a Norte Sueño rapper who is super confused about everything in his life. But today, he thought the best idea for him and his community is to create a shirt that says, all my ops are gone. You feel me? All my ops are dead. And the thing about that, bro, is I was listening to another YouTuber who I guess I can't say his name because he's not in good standing or whatever, but oh God, I can't stand it. These politics really hold us back. But he created a shirt that has Woody, TYS, and another my bad, I just had his name, but I'll come back with it. He's from the Bay too, though, and he just passed away. But they all passed away from Woody passed away from his own thing, taking himself out supposedly. TYS passed away from Red on Red, and the other fool passed away from health complications, bro. So it had nothing to do with Gravedigger, and it just really cheapens his music. And what I first want to start off, let me start off with something positive. Gravedigger's music. If we were just looking at the music, it wasn't that bad. He raps in Spanish sometimes. It's not. You don't. He can't rap like Chito Ranas. Like you know that it's not natural. You know he's definitely a Northern California fool. I think he's half black, and he comes from the city of Richmond. And uh, there at one time there was like a lot of Southsiders there, and there probably still is. But as we know, there's Barrio San Pablo, and then even I think North Richmond now is coming back. But I'm not really into talking about gangs, but I will speak on um, things that involve my community, because my whole thing, people, is that this stuff is unhealthy, bro. I'm trying to move into like other things, you know, but I do have to address this because putting people ops on your shirt and dissing people, Gravedigger, you're dissing people that can't speak back, bro. So somebody's gonna speak for them. You know, I know the mother of TYS, you know, and she struggles with that every day, I bet. And for you to just put it on a shirt, and I get it. It's the game. They asked for it. TYS was out there dissing people, all that. I get it. I get that. But you're a grown man, bro. You're not like one of these little kids anymore, bro. You gotta act like a man. That's what I've also been trying to do. I've been learning that even addressing this is kind of childish, but I'm not. I guess I'm still here for it. A lot of people think I stand up for gold toes, but I don't. I'm just one of those fools, dog. If somebody says something, I look back. I wait to see if somebody else is gonna say something, but if not, I'm gonna say it, dog. I was raised to speak my mind. You feel me? And this fool Gravedigger is super lame for this, bro. It's very disappointing. And this is what I mean, bro, that like why we don't like upstate guys that much, because they do these weird ass things like this. It's not that I don't like. I got homies that are upstate guys, and I don't mean just Southsiders from up here, up north, but like they think this stuff is goofy, and I think all of this is goofy. You know, we shouldn't be speaking on Woody. He's a legend, bro. I had nothing like the homie said right here, bro. Gravedigger, weren't you 5 probably, or 2 or 3 when Woody passed away, homie? You know what I mean? I was already kind of actually. Damn, dude, I think I was like a late teenager, you know. But that, like the homie said, also had nothing to do with your neighborhood, had nothing to do with you, had nothing to do with any of your homies. Like you're not, that's not for you, bro. So why even get into that? And I do want to tell you, Gravedigger is. It says Gravedigger is digging his own grave, and I don't mean that like in a deadly way, bro. Because to be honest, I wouldn't wish death on anybody, homie. We got one chance on this, you know. So, but my whole thing is, I think you're digging yourself in a grave in the music industry, because you got our attention. You know, you needed daddy's attention and you got it, but it doesn't last long, bro. You know, and I just think that if your music is that good, you should be able to stand on your own 2 feet, bro. I really believe you could do that, homie. I think you could do it, and I think it would like. What I was tripping about is Gravedigger is one of the only fools that I actually liked his like. He actually had like a little bit of a flow, you know what I mean? He actually could, like, he did this one, song with this other fool with a P hat. It wasn't that bad, bro. He had like a pirate's hat on, and that fool wasn't all that good, but bro, like, why can't you just stand on your own 2 feet, homie? You know, like, I just don't get why you have to uh, diss people. One who can't talk back. Why don't you diss me? Why don't you diss Gold? I mean, don't diss Gold Toes, but why don't you diss people that can talk back, bro? I just think that shit is super lame to speak on the dead, bro. Who's this? That's a female already. Damn, man, they wake up early, bro. They wake up early for Pocho1. Oh, you guys got one of these? I love them. You can put like almost a whole cup of coffee, a whole thing of coffee canister, and into one of these, and it stays hot. But yeah, people, I don't know. Tell me if you guys have any comments. You can comment while I do this live. I just wasn't gonna make a whole video about this. I want to focus more on people doing positive things in our industry. I'll make videos about that, but making a shirt, bro, with and the other part about this, bro, is ain't nobody gonna wear that shirt outside. And if they do, bro, you're putting people in danger, my boy. And so you're a grown man putting little kids in danger. That's like on some human trafficking shit, or I don't know. That's on some lame shit. That's like, because this is what they were talking about, bro, that the music industry is basically grown men taking advantage of young men, you know what I mean? And not steering them in the right direction, and kind of making them into torpedoes, and just make it like Lefty, just blowing up and then seeing what happens instead of really guiding them into superstardom. Recently, real quick on Lefty, congrats, he just got 100K. man, I'm not gonna ever not say that I always knew it, and I spoke it before everybody did, and I still didn't get love. You feel me? And that's the industry for you. So just make sure that you know that this industry has no love in it, and you be okay with it. Um, there's no hate, but I can't, like I said, I can't be cool with somebody or like support somebody or speak on somebody hella that is gonna, disrespect people that I were raised with, the people that, a neighborhood that I come from, that I'm in. And there's so many people that sacrificed for this and lost themselves in this, not even just death, just lost themselves in it. So for people just to make quick disses, and they don't understand that these disses will live forever on the internet, And I get it, like, oh, crybaby this, crybaby that. You should have thicker skin. And I'm not tripping, bro. Uh, I hope everybody remembers, I have two careers, you know what I mean? And this is a hobby, but I do it because I have a passion for speaking my mind and speaking about my people and to my people about my people. And this is some just really disappointing news that this rapper from Northern California, Gravedigger, since you probably want your word out there. So I'm going to give you some free marketing. You get it, but it's not going to last, you know what I mean? But this Norteno Southsider uh, created us shirts, and the thing is, he just created the shirts. I bet you nobody buys it and flosses it. It's just like one of those marketing schemes, right? And it's too bad because I actually liked how he carried himself on the Hoodstocks podcast. And Little said he was recently on that. I kind of liked how he said it, and he also was saying like, "Hey, I'm not really tripping about gold toes and all that, but if my homeboys are, then I am, And it's just sad because it's like, bro, all of us, if we all just stop tripping, we could really do something. It must be embarrassing to see people that are just watching us. I swear, I bet you, I get it. When you guys comment and saying like this stuff is funny or lame or comadre or like novelas, but you guys are still watching it, right? Um, it is. I agree with you guys. That's why I haven't been like, you guys know I'd be taking this as serious as it needs to be. Um, I'm kind of, I think I'm just also just waiting and seeing where this thing is going. I'm telling you, these females don't stop. I need to get off Tinder. Um, but I don't know, man. People like recently, Mr. Criminal and Little Cuete. Why am I even getting involved in all this Southern California music, when I don't even like it? I think I just lived in LA for so long that it's interesting because it's weird. When I was in LA, I wasn't bumping any Chicano rap at all, except for the only person I ever listened to in LA at all. Well, this is facts. Was Conejo, and facts, bro. And that's what makes him special is that people that don't listen to any Chicano rap will listen to Conejo. You feel me? But going back to Gravedigger, though, people, is that I don't know what it is about Southside music, and I'm not trying to like point it out or like be like a dick or whatever, but like, bro, I've never seen so many people go at each other and say their names and call each other out. And I mean, everybody has gone with every Bozo and Swifty Blue, Little Cueta, Mr. Criminal. But I mean, every single person. There's so many, and I think it's because they also fight themselves, so they're used to that. But like, if you look at Northern California, I'm not trying to say it's better. I have never seen a Northern California, a Norteno rapper, Northern rapper diss another Northern rapper that was in good standing at least. But like, I've never seen that. I've never seen podcasts go at it with each other. I've never seen podcasts, rappers like call each other's names out, but then never do nothing. I was thinking all these fools have conflict, but none of them have ever really had conflict except for that fool that got smoked, right? Um, what was this? Savage Studios, but rest in peace to him. I don't. That's another thing, bro, is Gravedigger. It's not good to speak on the dead, bro. You gotta let them rest in peace, bro. You're bringing back spirits that are gonna follow you now. Those three spirits are on you. Gravedigger, they're on you. Those three spirits are on you. They're on you. They're all over you. So now when you sleep, when you wake, and every moment that you're in fear, my boy, those spirits are gonna be pumping fear into you and punking you because you brought them out. You wouldn't let them rest. When you don't let people rest, this is what happens. You need to let people rest, my boy. In my opinion, I'm not into cancel culture or you know, protest this anymore because I think it doesn't do nothing. But just a suggestion, bro. I think you should delete that idea and delete yourself for a while, homie, because you're like not making the right decisions and you're doing it publicly. I've made some wrong decisions, you know, crashing out with the full community, even still speaking on them. I gotta say full because when I do the the reels, they say full. Like I should call them the fake community because it's not even a real community. It's a bot community with a bunch of guys that stay home every day. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The state of our people is pretty sad, and how do you expect for us to blow up when we can't even unite? And I'm not even saying unite for gang purposes, man. I'm saying unite for music and music that you like. You don't got to unite with everybody. Just unite with the people that you actually like, you know. But who am I? I've also, I guess, made conflict, but I feel like I'm always just responding to it, you know, who's talking on me. And it was annoying, man. The 49ers lost last night, dog. Shit was rough. That shit was rough, but I'm not like a big ass super fan, bro, because that's just watching rich people getting rich. I'd rather get my own money. You feel me? I'm my own boss. But I still, you know, of course, I'm going to watch the Niners. And I'm a Niners supporter, not fan. There's a difference. And man, that was rough to watch. But it was hella boring. And then it got cracking at the end and then went into overtime and almost went into double overtime, bro. But at the same time, man, it's all good. We had a great season, and you know, we one of them ones. You know, the Raiders, man, they barely showed any love. The Rams barely showed any love. LA, bro, you guys gotta show some more love, bro. We would show love, but I know you fools will never. No, that's not true. I think the Rams actually got there recently, but like all I'm saying is, all root for the Rams or the Raiders, bro. All right, I'll root for them if we're going somewhere. We got to be California car. Why can't California come together, bro? That's what I want. I want California to come together with arts, music, sports. My podcast is to bring California together. But all they do, like they're saying, like with that, like shout out to Rapping Corridos. Um, that fool got me annoyed because that fool said raza and I'm only because I'm mixed. I was like, fool, you better relax. I got a bigger nopal on my forehead than you, fool. You better fucking calm down. Especially you don't even show your face, homie. That's not a Mexican thing. A Mexicans will show their face. A Mexican shows his face. But I don't hold it against you. You're still a cool platform. Shout out to Rap Gorditos. He's on his grind though. The reason why I know he's on his grind and this other fool, which I can't say his name because of politics, I swear to God. Why I know they're on their grind, bro, is because bro, they be uh they be posting hella early, dog. I wake up early and they already had their post out like at 6 in the morning, 7. I didn't wake up that early, but like I woke up like 8, 7:38, and they already had the post out. I was like, dang, Gina. But that's why I was gonna make a video, bro. But I don't want to. Sorry, Gravedigger, you're not worth me going through. Like, I can't edit and like do my little edits that I do to like to this fool. I shouldn't have gave him any attention anyway. But same time, I really want us to think about that. Why can't we stand on our own? Like, why do we need to make these marketing schemes? I get it. Like, what I like, you know, what I like is I like when you diss somebody, but you diss them like cleverly. Like sneak dissing is cool sometimes, you know, because it's like it makes people think, you know. But the little cuete, he was like, this ain't no subliminal F you or something, Mr. Criminal. I thought that was pretty good. And at the end of the little cuete one, he's like, and I'm a goat. Mr. Cuete the goat. Mic drop. I gotta give it up to Cuete. To be honest, real quick on the Cuete thing, bro. He kind of got that was a kind of good diss actually, bro. And I wanted to ask people, whoever knows, and maybe in the comments, but if anybody knows, like, if like why do people trip on Mr. Criminal so much? I don't really know that much about them. I definitely didn't listen to their music. I think yeah, I do agree with like Hater World and other people that he does sound the same. Like like he just like it was cool the first time you did it, bro. But if that's all you got in your arsenal, dog, yeah, stick to podcasting because you are a good podcaster actually. You're not afraid to have your emotions out. You're pretty vulnerable. You do get your feelings, but so do I. But it's all right. I should have made this a Pocho for news because I'm going all over the place. But I do want to keep bringing up that Gravedigger made a shirt that says, "All my ops are dead." And then what did he say? I'm the op. On the other side of the shirt, it says like I'm an op. Like he's the one that does that or something. And bro, I can tell you never smoked anybody because I know people that have done that, bro, and they would never, even in their raps, they would never talk about it because they know how deep it is. and how it feels and what it is and how humble you should be if you did do that. If you got one on the board, you should be humble about that, because it's now you're playing with God's world. And this is what I try to tell people. There's this world and then there's a spirit world. And once you start calling on spirits, just don't be mad when those spirits come and make you a spirit, because you're calling on them. And basically this video is not to like hate on Gravedigger. It's more to tell Gravedigger, be careful, bro. I'm older than you, I think. It's not worth it. We're not impressed. It's not that like you're not that good of a rapper, that to like you could never get numbers like TYS. Never. You could never have a flow like TYS. You could never be vulnerable like TYS. You could never be a legend. You will never be a legend acting like a child. Tell you that. Dissing Woody, you have to be careful now. That's emotional. If I saw you, I'd be a little, I'd feel some type of way, bro. We're definitely gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk when I see you. We're not gonna blind like that. Just growing up, like, what you thinking, bro? And if you want more, that's cool. But fools are gonna see you for that one, dog. For the one with Woody, TYS is a youngster. The shit makes no sense, homie, because you have nothing to do with that. It's not in your city, not in your area, not even it wasn't even your homies that did it. But you're gonna bring that spirit to you. Another one's Tito, right? Right? Tito B, I think, and didn't he pass away from like cancer or something? Like, I don't even like, bro, you're gonna speak on a cancer, person that passed away from cancer. This is like, we're going to all-time lows, bro. So I just want to say how low you're going, homie. And I thought you were a professional and a gentleman. Like, I think all these fools say a lot, disrespect a lot, but I don't even think Little Seti would do that, like go that far. He seems like the most, to me, Little Seti seems like the most actual gangster. Because he's like rowdy, but he also kind of, I don't know, bro. I just feel like there's this thing when real ones see real ones, and like, I don't know. I feel like he's somebody that some homies would give a pass if they saw him, because like, well, he just seems like a real one. Like, why, keep the real out. You guys can have the fake, but it's just sad to see these older dudes and Bay Recon, just putting really bad guidance out for young people, that it's okay to diss people. It's okay to put people that are in the spirit world on shirts. You're bringing them back alive now, bro. You know, people that are resting, you're waking them up. And when you wake up a spirit, bro, you don't know what that means, bro. I can't believe you guys think that you're bigger than God, that you know more than God. Gravedigger, you think you know more than God, bro? You lame ass little dork. You're a real dorky ass dude, bro. You're really, I'm not gonna get into super words, cussing and calling you names, but like, it's just a real dorky thing to do. Like a real, like, bro, like, really? I just wish, the best for these fools, because they're gonna need it, homie. Like, and it's just sad because like, I really feel like there's always this awkwardness. Like, these fools are the B team, like they're the C team. They're not even the S team, fool. They're the Z team. You feel me? You hear me? They're not even the S team. They're the Z team. The S team really has respect. You feel me? Like, when I'm around them, man, I don't know. There's just different behaviors. I think it's because they don't have no land. They're like gypsies or something. They're just kind of like they're like, they're like in RVs, or trailer parks or whatever. They really are. But I'm saying, like, I mean, Lefty came from a trailer park, but talking about these guys up here, like, they don't. I think what happened is a lot of these fools didn't feel a part. They couldn't cut it with the homies, and so they made their own thing. And then they want to connect with these other guys in Southern California that made their own thing that makes sense. They bang their neighborhood, they bang their side. You guys don't even have a neighborhood. If you do, you don't know if you want to root for the 49ers or not. You don't know if you want to wear Oakland or not. You don't, it's like, you don't know if you deserve to wear LA or not, but you don't even know LA. I know LA better than you. I got a 213 area code, so how you going to live and die for Los Angeles and you never even lived there, never even went there? Shit is so weird, bro. And I've never seen like a event, upstate event, and they don't go to the cruises. Why do you think, like, Gravedigger, if you wanted to be so gangster, why don't you go to any of these cruises and do a vlog? Gravedigger, do a vlog going to Street Low magazine in San Jose. Go there, bro. I dare you. You will not, Bay Recon, you will not go to a major event in Northern California. If you guys want all this marketing, You want this marketing, go to you really want to be seen. You guys don't have, what happens also is a lot of these vatos don't have fathers, and so they were never raised by men, bro. They're raised by women, so they're very feminized. They do very feminine things. This is like what a female would do: put your information out, hate on you, like, hate on your home, like dead, like just disrespect your family, disrespect your mama, like do all that kind of crazy toxic stuff. These fools are toxic rappers. But yeah, hey, comment anything, ask me anything, you feel me? But this food is off the chain, dog. Very disappointing. I worry about it. I don't even know him. I don't care. I just he seemed like a good dude, bro. And overall, like I feel like but this one, I don't know. I don't know him at all. But I don't know. I just feel like he should take that shit down and move on, bro. And you guys need to stop uh thinking that you need our attention, like you don't need nobody's attention, fool. You can do this on your own. You don't need to like be a little kid about it. Like, look at me, look at me. Oh, you're not looking at me, so I'm gonna make you look at me. Wee 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 wee. Shit is weird, wild, bro, wild. Um, so I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Little café con Pocho. I just wanted to get on and tell these fools what's crazy. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, dog. And let me know right now too. Shit. And you can ask whatever, but I really do think that Gravedigger is digging his own grave, bro. I don't know. It's too bad, bro. It's too bad that these, like, all of us that this is where we're at now. But I think that shit, maybe it's just because it's the end of the world. Like, you know, ask me anything. But the main thing, bro, is that, like, I think that we got to figure out how we can get popular without having to put each other down. Even now, like, but I did this live also because lives don't do, as well, because they're not like done as well. So I figured it's all right. I'm not gonna put that much attention to it, but you guys let me know if you guys have any thoughts on it, and if not, it's all good. But I just think that we got to figure it out, bro. There has to be another math problem. There has to be another play. There has to be another situation that we can do to get popping, because I feel like we don't need to. And then if you're gonna do it on some hip hop, bro. Like, I guess you could say that that's a hip hop diss, but like, bro, that's the dead dog. Why don't you like say I'm better than these fools or something? I don't know, dog. Because the other part, like I said earlier, is that you're gonna have fools in danger wearing that fool. You can't put a shirt out with scratched out Woody, homie, out here in Northern California. That's wild, bro. Who's gonna spend $25 on that shirt, dog? Are you serious? You should have made it for like $3, homie. And maybe like the little tweaker essays would get it in, Northern California, wear it like on the streets, like, because and again, that all three of those people didn't pass away from the South Side. Two of them, one was the S word, he took himself out. Rest in peace, Woody. Another one was a health issue, and the one with TYS was red on red, I think, basically, and it definitely wasn't the South, and had to do with more personal things. And so, I don't know where you make that connection, and I think it's wild that you would try to like get involved in, especially with people that can't talk back to you. Get involved with people, and then you really want to target like that for what, fool? Why do you want to target like that? You already wear a hat everywhere you go. I've never understood this. Why you guys get face tattoos and try to hide them? They're on your face. This fool always, bro. I look at Gravedigger almost every time. I bet you in public, he always has a hat on because he has like the three dots thing. And hella big and ugly, bro. Like, what made you? I think he blocked out probably a woman, but what made you put a big block on your face, dog? I mean, these fools are wild. I always think about people that get face tattoos, like, they're usually the ones that get packed out, get real punished because they're trying to like overcompensate. And that's the story of these fools. They're like overcompensators. I've been there too, dog. I've done it before too. Being half Irish, half Mexican, I overcompensated. That's why when my neighborhood gave me a chance to like we were there. I'm just gonna say a little thing. I was like in a Pee Wee neighborhood, and one of my homeboys, Wiggles, was like, "Hey, we're killing the Pee Wees off, and the girls that are here are gonna stay, but no more girls and no more Pee Wees. We gotta structure this thing a little better." And they're like, "Hey, there's no disrespect. You can always kick it. It's all love, but you can't be like tagging and all that stuff unless you're gonna be from the park. And then I was like, I remember that day I could have walked away with the good standing, love, be like kind of like what you guys call residents in the South, and just be a supporter, ally. And but I was like, nah, bro, I'm all in, because that's the thing is once I'm a kind of person, bro, and once I'm all in with the female, with this, like I stand on everything I said, and even if say there's things I've said before, I changed my mind, bro. We change our minds, and that's the evolution of a person. So I'm comfortable and I stand with on everything I say. And even with females, bro, sometimes females are like, dang, but it's like, bro, you don't get to walk all over us just because you're beautiful, and just because I should give you the same energy you're giving me back, kind of trip on you a little bit. That doesn't make me a chauvinist pig. Doesn't make it just makes me being standing up for my boundaries. And these are boundaries that this vocal gravedigger is breaking, bro. You don't speak on the dead. You don't put them on shirts. You don't wake up spirits for what? For money, bro. You're gonna trade money for respect because there's no respect in this. I can't see any of your big homies, 40, 50-year-old dudes being like, oh, that's so cool, bro. Let me go buy a shirt. Like, oh, that's so awesome. And it's just really sad. Even the guy from Hoodstocks, like Lucky, when Little said he was talking about gold toes and all this. He was basically not standing up for him, but just kind of pointing out how ridiculous it is. And so I just think that y'all got to start growing up, and maybe we do too. I am myself. I think anytime anybody does things like this when you're older, it just seems so strange, bro. Even me speaking on it is a little strange. I won't deny it, but at the same time, I feel like it's important for me to tell anybody that's going to watch this, which I know I'm not cracking like a lot of these other platforms because they just promote negativity. But anybody that actually watches this knows that it's not okay to speak on the dead. It's not okay to make sure it's saying, all my ops are dead, because those aren't your ops. And now you have a whole bunch of ops that are not dead, that are going all over town and in every city. And bro, you're gonna have to lay low for a while. I suggest you lay low for a while, take that down and make another song about a girl. Because if you seem like you can actually rap, bro. So if you can actually rap, why don't you guys talk about girls? Why don't you guys talk about traveling? Why are you guys always the same? Liquor store, apartment, the balcony, a cipher, or, a wall with tagging on it, inside the liquor store, behind the counter. Oh, you're so cool. You can be behind the counter at a local liquor store. Bro, oh, that's what I was also saying. Even with Lefty, his standards are so low, bro. It's fucking hilarious. He was like, he hit me up saying, "Oh, I'm Power 106. I made it, bro. You made it to the radio station. That's like the first little baby step that every black rapper does. That's not the final step. You need to have 20,000 people. If you can't sell out at a stage, or even 10,000, bro, even 2,000. I don't even think any Chicano rapper can get 1,000 people to come to their show. Because why? Because usually their personality is better than their music. They're not professional. They don't take time to learn how to, work a crowd or do live performance, because they're focused on drama and focused on clothes, focused on girls. A lot of these artists really focused on their craft before they started dealing with the girls and the party scene. And so I just think, um, you know, that we ain't going nowhere with this, but I feel like I understand. And it is what it is, bro. I hope that Gravedigger thinks more of himself, that he doesn't need the attention of the Norte. He doesn't need the attention of the South. Like, that's why I think these upstate guys, they feel left out. And it's like Northern California, Southern California, even if they're not messing with each other, I feel like Northerners from up here and Southerners from down south, the locals only, like, so the locals of Northern California and the locals of Southern California understand each other because we're the home team. And let's be honest, bro, I've never really met any real Southsiders though that like really got love for upstate guys. They're so confused by it. They're not confused by us because Northerners north, Southerners south, Norteno Southsiders, Northern. Like, it just is awkward, you guys. So please let the streets stay in the streets. And anybody, the upstate guys or Southsiders, I know you don't care. You're already on your disrespect, but if you're in the streets, I respect you, bro. I'm not here. I try not to say like the disrespectful word. I call you guys Serenos. I even say upstate now for you, make you happy. But I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to even talk to you. I don't got nothing for you. I'll help the youngsters, and I'll help you if you come with respect. I'll help any Southsider that actually just wants help, like that's not willing to, like, but if they're gonna be disrespected, like I wouldn't help somebody and get him, because I have a lot of resources there. I wouldn't help somebody and get them resources if they're like, oh, I need this help, but then I'm gonna go rap and disrespect my, my culture. And but if you're like a upstate guy and you're past that and you're in good standing with your community, like you can get all the help you need, bro. And if you're not in good standing with your community, that's nothing to do with me. Just go handle that first, just so you can get right. Get right so you can get right. But like, I don't know. I could have had many opportunities in the last like month or two to diss a bunch of people, but I decided not to. And I'm just focusing on myself, what I'm interested in. And I'm gonna have a new thing where I'm gonna start interviewing people in my family and find out where I really come from and who I am, and connected to the whole world. And I'm just doing that for my family. Those are some of the new updates. I have a lot more shorts are going. Getting my third check, and I hit my first million views. So thank you everybody for that. I know that like it's a grind, bro. It's a gross grind. The road to 5Ks I heard is the worst because it's so awkward. You're just like rough. Even this, there's not like hella people watching compared to some of the big ones, but it's all right, bro. I didn't really market it too. I didn't tell nobody that I was really doing this, but I just wanted to get on. I'm gonna start getting on, you guys, and I just have to, till I have more people that believe in me and can like help me. I just have to kind of do what I can do, and I want to do it also for history. I want to be able for history to look back in this little period and say, hey, there was one guy in Northern California trying to speak up and have some kind of voice of reason, and he always wasn't right. He crashed out here and there, but hey, his intentions were well, and that's where my intentions are well, bro. I'm not trying to be a Karen either and go around and like, hey, you're so bad, Gravedigger. I just think that you're better than homie. You actually have a pretty good flow music wise. And I think that you could actually I mean, I don't think you could become a superstar because you've already put yourself in a box. I always don't understand why these fools think that they're going to be really popping when they put themselves in these boxes. The most popping Southsider right now is Lefty Gunplay. Just got 100K and he can't even come to the Bay Area. What is that? How does that make sense? And if he did, who would come? Let's be honest. You keep 100K on Instagram, but you can't sell out a show. Ain't that a Ain't that a B, people? 100K on Instagram, but you can't sell out a show or keep people get to really moving. I saw the last one. He was cracking, but like there's like 30 people in there, bro. At best 50. Bro, underground rappers do better than that. Underground rap shows, the ones that grew up in LA had 7,500 people, at least 250, 300 people. I mean, a whole full event was like, what, say 1,000 people, and there was like 30 artists there, dog, with Osama or Zoe Osama. It's just like, bro, I swear to God, these fools' standards are so low. That's why Gold Toast tries to come and help you fools, but you fools can't get right. Like you said, Lefty can't get right. And I feel like a lot of you fools can't get right. That's why it makes me like, dude, I don't even care about what happens. But yeah, any comments, any questions, let me know. If you guys are just gonna watch, I get it. I understand. Don't even trip. I've been those guys too that just watched and didn't ask any questions. So I get it. But shout out to y'all guys for just checking in. I know a lot of people don't like early, super early podcasts, but I had to get it off. What I'm gonna do too, I cut myself off, is I'm just gonna get on these lives. And my father says I shouldn't do lives all the time because I like it, or that I need to plan out what I say a little bit. But I think when there's certain things, I think it's cool just to do a live. The only thing is I'm gonna have a better background soon, and then the video camera makes it better quality. But I feel like it's cool just to jump on here, and then also people know that I was actually live. I wasn't like planning all this. You always have something to throw shade on some of the homies. Well, first of all, which homies? But no, bro. I don't think it's shade, my boy. This is what Karens do right here, bro. Don't be a Karen, bro. Look, Gravedigger made a disrespectful shirt. I'm speaking on it, and that's not shade. That's truth. I just think you've never had truth in your life. And the truth is, though, is that an adult putting dead men on a shirt is bringing bad spirits, bad juju beings into the world. And if any of you guys, I think a lot of you fools never had fathers, you know, never had big homies. You guys were raised by women only, because your father would tell you, don't disrespect the dead, bro. Your mother should tell you that. But maybe Hex, you don't have that. Well, then why you tripping, my boy? I don't. Hey, I'm not even trying to trip. Real quick, Hex, if since you're here, do you really think I'd be just throwing shade, like just to throw shade, or do you think that I'm really trying to like bring a conversation? Because if a Northern California rapper, bro, I just want you to know, if a Northern California rapper put Southsiders on his shirt, dead ops or whatever, I would, I would not be cool with that, homie. I would tell that fool, you better check yourself, my boy. You know what I mean? And and but I don't think I throw a lot of shade on the homies, bro. I have homies that are Southsiders, dog, in Northern California and in Southern California. Some of my best friends are Southsiders. So I just feel like you gotta get to know me a little bit to understand my story, bro. You don't think that this is crazy what we're doing to each other? Like, hey, you think this is fun? I don't know. I always trip out. There was some fool in the hater world, and he had his family on the hater world. He had his kid watching the hater world. He had his daughter watching the hater world. I thought that was wild. But anyway, I don't feel like I throw shade on the homies. I think I'm a voice of truth. If anything, the homies throw shade on Pocho just for not going to prison and going to LA doing good for himself. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other part. We don't know which homies are which homies. You know, we don't know which homies are which. Thank you for tapping in, Sacktown. Yeah, I mean, I do get a lot of hate from my own side, bro. I to be honest, I think I get more hate from the north than the south because I talk to guys from LA like you're danged if you do, you're danged if you don't. I'm really working on that cussing. Like, look at me now. I have half of the South Side that don't like me, all the upstate, or most of not all that. That's not true. There are some upstate guys that like me, and half of my people that don't like me just because I spoke up or interviewed Southsiders, just because I was trying to bring opportunities to young brown men, bro. All we did in gangs were exploit young men. All we did in gangs and then the music industry is it's grown men exploiting younger men. And I'm trying to give guidance for free, not even for money, even though I am getting paid now on here. Thank you, Sacktown. I know this ain't got to do with North and South homies. Yeah, I think it just has to do with morals, bro. Morals, my boy. Like, be a professional, be a gangster with your shit. You know, be a real gangster, bro. None of my gangsters, like, did any of my homies disrespect the dead? Who knows? Maybe they did, but they did it in real life if they were going to do it at least. San Antonio, Texas, tapping in. That's right. Finally, some fools starting to talk. That's right. Shout out to San Antonio. Hey, there's a lot of good rappers in San Antonio. What was that little young rapper that people started thinking he was gay, but he was hella good. I interviewed him, hella good. Uh, San Antonio got a rap scene for sure. Shout out to San Antonio. Fools are hating. I know it's crazy. I got nothing but love for you, G. I'm not hating at all, my G. Oh, thank you, bro. Just because I'm like, dang, I really, I know I'm misunderstood a little bit, but I think it's because I'm really trying to give you guys something to think about. And because I speak my mind, I like a lot of fools will tell you, like, hey, bro, why even talk about this stuff? But I worry about you guys. I worry about my people, bro. I worry about the next generation. I got a daughter, I want a son, but I don't got no sons yet, you know. So I worry about my young kings, you know, that they're getting directed in the wrong direction. You should be focused on a small business, bro. If you know everything you see publicly about me is about business, really. This is a small business that's growing and people want to hate, oh, you only have 10, 20, 30 people on. Bro, I just started and I ain't tripping. I can handle that. You can't handle that. But when you start a business, you start with one client, two clients, you know? Bro, I got monetized in 3 months with trying. I got 1 million views in 3 months and I've just started trying, you know. So I got something here and I'm gonna keep going. But I'm saying that we got to come together as a California car. I'm not saying that we don't even have to, we can have little ops and things, but let's not make it a north or south or upstate Norteno thing. Why can't we just make it a rap thing, bro? Why can't you diss rappers but with like some kind of honorable, you know, like a competition, and it can still be edgy, bro? You can really talk that mess. You can really like disrespect, but like not where you're disrespecting the dead that can't even speak for themselves, bro, and that didn't even pass away from from you or your homies, shit is wild. Why can't California be like Texas? I know, bro. Let me tell you. I mean, I got love for San Antonio, but shout out to H Town, Houston, bro. They love us and the females. No disrespect, but the Texas female love Cali dudes, and they love your boy. Cause I'm from the Bay, but I got that 2 and 3 area code. Ooh, I was born in the South, raised in the North, became a man in LA. I'll say that Los Angeles made me a man. I'll be honest. But Houston, bro, blacks, browns, they all messing with each other. And yes, you don't think they have funk? They have funk, but it's not based on race, gang, or it is on gangs, race, or like imagine North Texas against South Texas, East Texas against West Texas. I'm not saying there's not a rivalry, but there's not like banging right like that, right? They hate not really down for the cause that like they say they are what we call these fake outs. Yeah, fake outs. That's a good word. Fake outs. I haven't heard that in a minute. But also what I'd call studio gangsters, right? Because if Gravedigger, if you are a real gangster, bro, you'd be at the I want Gravedigger and All Bay Recon to go to any any of the lowrider shows, family oriented lowrider shows. Go and vlog. If you guys do not vlog, I'm telling you now, and you're not going to listen to me, but you dorks, if you don't vlog in a Northern California event, you guys are lames, and your mamas need to get slapped. I'm going to slap. Let me slap Gravedigger's mama for hating on me. Let me slap. What's up? I don't know their names. Let me slap these fools. I didn't, Bro, they made some bad kids. I'll tell you that. Those fools are like bad kids. Cali won't ever be like Texas. Too much prison politics is deeper than anything. I know. Hex. Why is my chickens being so loud? They want to talk about degenerates. Most of these fools act like I'm still promoting killing gente and destroying our communities and music. Thank you. It's kind of why I don't know if you noticed. People want me to. I've been getting a lot of hits in the interviews, bro, and I don't want to interview nobody because I don't want to promote this, even this. But this is podcasting, bro. I'm talking to a chat. We're podcasting about something. But my chicken is really being loud. I got chickens, dog. Damn. But good morning, Ronnie. There we go. We got a real one in the building. Good morning, brother. I hope you're having a great morning. Cafe con Pocho, having my coffee. Shit keeps it hot. I have a little cup, but the thing is, man, don't you notice how cups coffee? I like to keep my. I don't know about you guys, but I like my coffee like not where it's gonna burn your tongue, but like almost where you just take a little bit. I do kind of feel funny sipping out of it though. I think I gotta pause on that. And there's something about this. I'm an older Norteno from Sakura. I'm not gonna say what hood, but I'm pushing Brown Pride XIB at this point. I want the best for all my gente. Yeah. Hey, would you say what side? But anyway, shout out to all sides: north, the south, east, the west. I lived in Sac, bro. I lived in the deepest part of hell, Del Paso Heights with the Bloods, and I think there's Northerners there. Isn't there Northerners? I was young though, so it was more blacks, but there was Northerners coming in. I think there's a Northern hood in Del Paso Heights. Shout out to the homies. Um, hey, can I ask Sacktown a question? Why is there so much red on red if you're an older Northerner? Oh, I hope you're still here. If you're an older Northerner, bro, can I ask why there's so much red on red in Sac? Is it just because it's just big? It's like more, it's not about like internal things, but it's because it's a big city? Or is it because of like Northern Riders and all that stuff that like that fool that was from Broderick and all that? Like, um, Bay Recon is gente just misguided. Yeah. And they're misguiding our gente though, bro, in a major way. That's why it bothers me, bro. They be misguiding our people, and I don't know, dog. I can't stand for that shit. Shout out to Texas, but y'all gotta take care of the SPM situation. Yeah, I wonder. I'm so lost in that situation, and I'm friends with Gold Toes, and I'm actual friends with Julio Gold Toe Sanchez. Not like industry. We talk about life every day, not every day, but whatever. Whole point is, oh, and that movie Griselda, hella good movie. Hey, Griselda, they got off on that, and I can't believe they're not giving homie the money. They better give him his money. Shout out to Michael Corleone. That's a homie. I know him. Hey, yeah, we gotta. I don't know this whole SPM situation, bro. It's just so wild because he's like the biggest streaming dude, but then if he did that, it's bad, bro. I can't. Even being friends with Gold Toes, I don't support SPM. I'll tell you that. No. Let me tell you this though. It's sad to say. I think most people are saying basically after Biden, bro, Trump looks way better. At least I knew what Trump was doing. I'm not gonna say that I'm voting for Trump. I will not vote for him. Just I gotta set a standard. But bro, I can tell you though that he is like he's looking a lot better, bro. I just can't trust him to be unpredictable. You know, like I'm unpredictable. I still got a temper, dog. I might just smash you when I see you, fool. Not you, but like I'm the type of person. I'm 40. I'll still knock a dude down. I'm from VC 36 between the middle and oh, okay, yeah, the 30s. Hey, but I don't know if you heard my last question about that though. Why SAC have that red on red? Because that sucks, bro. California needs to catch up and take us we about it and catch up and I think he meant Texas us we about it and takes us we about it. Anyway, don't matter. But yeah, I was wondering about why we have that. And hey, does there anybody know what we could do? You guys have any ideas? Though I feel like there's no ideas. I don't even know what we can do, bro. I guess we have to make better music. We got to make better music, dog. I don't know, fool. I don't know. California don't fights blacks, or why is that? In the Southern California, blacks and Latinos don't really get along, but in Northern California, the Bay Area is like Texas, or I wouldn't say like Texas. I say the Bay Area like is like Houston. And then as it kind of gets out, is kind of how other places in Texas are. I like Texas. I wouldn't move to Texas if it wasn't humid because I love the women of Texas too. And you can have a dream in Texas. You can still be a man with a dream in Texas. My family's originally from Texas, if you don't know. And I don't know if a lot of people from Texas know that a lot of people from California are descendants of, or ancestors, I mean, because descendants are later, ancestors in the future, ancestors in the past. My family's from El Paso, Texas, and originally from Mexico, but that was the first place they came. So a lot of people from California migrated from Texas. It's kind of how the blacks migrated from the south to the north and the west coast. So a lot of us, like my mom's from El Paso. Shout out to El Paso Tres Infiernos, the projects. I personally like repping my hood online, kind of corny. But yeah, the hood is old school. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard of your neighborhood. I know a little bit about Sac, not a lot, because they're so big, bro. Like, I don't even want to. I've just heard of like those areas a little bit, and yeah, no, I feel you, bro. I don't try to save my neighborhood online, and I try to be as, bro. I was not. I wasn't. I'm just being honest. I wasn't. I did all the things like you need to do to be that guy. All the things to prove myself, but I wasn't like the super guy, super northerner gangster ass. I was flamed up. It was the 90s. I was out there. I was in my neighborhood, walking around my neighborhood every day, though. Every day patrolling my neighborhood and my city. I'll tell you that we were doing that, but like I'm not the guy. I didn't go to prison. That's why somebody else has to be the guy. Like I'm not the guy to be the representative of Northern California, dog. That's not me. I say dog. I don't got no problem with Fresno Bulldogs. I don't have none of that. I don't have no hate. The only thing is I have a little bit of uncomfortable feelings about these Southsiders from up north because they do weird shit like this. Like this, our legends they don't come and hang out at shows. They come and terrorize shows and run away. They'll come, or they'll like in the 90s. There used to be anybody in the 90s in San Jose can say that I'm not. That I was in the streets in the 90s in San Jose and Cinco de Mayo. All the Northerners would come from all over because we love San Jose girls. But shout out to all the San Jose women, man. They're so amazing. I mean, brown women, especially from the east side. But story. But we'd go there, bro. And the Southsiders would never be like on the main streets. They'd be like waiting for people on the outskirts, on the outskirts at the liquor stores, getting lit, getting like waiting, and then just attack somebody and then run. In Santa Rosa, we have the fairgrounds. And one time we were walking, me, Salvador, Fifi, a couple other fools, and we were walking, bro, and boom, 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 walking. They went by us, and we threw up our neighborhoods. Just, did whatever we do, and it was a boot, probably about like 8 or 9 of us, and we're walking back to our neighborhood because the fairgrounds you can literally it's right next to our neighborhood. You just walk to like not even a block. It's like a path, like a dirt road. And we're walking on Aston on the back of the fairgrounds, walking, and we see them. We talk shit, whatever. They stop on this corner street, and they park, and they wait for us, and they wait, and they get us, and they had like a stick with a nail, and they hit my homeboy Salvador in the arm, and his name is Salvador. He's a tocayo man. He went to the military eventually, and came back and has kids, and has a great life. Married Renee's little sister. He's fat as fuck now, but I love him. I feel got hella fat, but he used to be hella skinny. I put him on too, and he's a good dude. I'm not gonna say his last name, but there's more than one Salvador in my neighborhood, so I can say that. But he got hit in the arm. But I turned like when they were running, I turned backwards, and I just started walking backwards. Like they're dumb. They what happened was the Salvadors came and these fools ran this way, and I just turned around and ran back to the homie's house, and they got it. But then so it was like little things like that, and then they didn't even all the way get us. They just got like one time, one guy got a hit in the nail. But it is what it is. Not all the Nortenos get along with blacks. We actually fought with them a lot of back in the day. It was racial. Oh, really? Santa Rosa, we never fought with the blacks. Santa Rosa, I mean, now there's more Africans than blacks here, probably, dog. Shout out to the Eritreans. And there's probably more Samoans here. But Santa Rosa, I got a black woman tattooed on my arm. Look that's my neighborhood. Let's see. So that's my neighborhood. Barrio South Park down there. And that's Maxine Holmes. You can tell that's a black woman. Look at 1999. I was outside getting tatted in the 90s, in the last year of the 90s. I was a kid, dog. I was like 15 in 1999. I'm from South San Diego. I was born in Santa Rosa, California, but raised in the street of Sur San Diego. Tight. That's crazy, fool. Because I was born in Chique. Well, I was born in Santa Paula, but I lived in Chiques in Oxnard, and I moved at 4 to Santa Rosa. My family's in Logan Heights, bro. And then when they got a little bit of money, they moved by the university. You know how it's nicer by the university. I love San Diego. Shout out to San Diego, La Jolla, Aztec Apartment, San Diego State, Logan Heights, Chicano Parque. Shout out to San Diego, dog. I love San Diego. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna go to San Diego. I was gonna go to Mesa. Real quick, Hex. I was gonna go to Mesa College, bro. But then I went to Santa Monica College because I wanted to. Didn't even know there'd be gangsters in Santa Monica. Hey, you guys, go check out my little story about hanging out with Santa Monica 17th Street. Most of the older Northerners didn't get along with black gangs. If you ask the veteranos in your section, they probably didn't either. True, that might be, but at the same time, there was a neighborhood before my neighborhood called Southwest. It's not Sir, like SUR, but Sir, like, hey, thank you, sir. Sir Locals. And it was a black and Mexican gang. So, I mean, I could see that just because back then it wasn't really about gangs. It was more just like any kind of difference. But I feel like Santa Rosa, we just didn't see that as much. I don't remember. I don't remember. We had another thing called C14, bro. It wasn't against We Were the Bloods, but like Crips and Northerners together. In Stockton, they had it too. Some fools really banged it, but it was just like this thing of saying, hey, we together. My hood is one of the worst with red on red, but I don't condone it anymore. Yeah, I know. Wasn't your neighborhood involved in all that like brisk stuff? But I didn't want to get too much. I'm respectful too, bro. I know your news. I didn't want to, but you brought it up, so now that I'm willing. Yeah, when it comes to this stuff, bro, I kind of tiptoe into it. People just jump into it. I hope you anybody that wants to be a broadcaster, a podcaster, whatever. Like when you're talking about things that are sensitive, like let's say this guy is a OG from his neighborhood. Tiptoe into the conversation, as you see, I'm doing right now. I'm tiptoeing into it out of respect. Respect. 36. Orale, my generation of Norteno said essay and had 3 dots. Oh, okay, right on. So I know where you're from. Dang, I know those. We had those. I have those in Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa has a long history of deep, Norteno roots, but also just this. Yeah, 3 dots because it's my crazy life, things like that. And like you're part of like I'm a gunner essay. I didn't like that song because he said I'm a gunner essay when what's that fool's name? Oh my god, I just forgot his name. Sir Dino. When Sir Dino would say essay, bro, I could not get with that. I was from the generation that didn't say it. I would say, man, my generation didn't even say the N word that much, but we would say it a little bit if we were close to the blacks. I was saying. Um, I think people be in a gang are scared. Yeah. Why did I get in a gang, bro? I didn't. I think it's because I was biracial and I wanted to be part of something. And to be honest, bro, I'm a super loyal friend. So once I consider you a friend, and I had like 2 or 3 best friends that basically my dad, I think he won't, I don't know if I think it happened by accident, but basically my dad saw what was happening and got us out the hood. And I moved to a place called Montgomery Village. And it's not even that much. It's one of those like, I don't know if you guys know those neighborhoods that are not, that they don't have gangs in it, but they're still like people are working, but they're doing better. Like they're what you kind of want to say, like lower middle class. Like they're doing good, but they got to work still. But they're nice neighborhood. It's kind of nice. It still has here and there kids hanging out in corners, kind of smoking here or whatever, but like it's not like dangerous. So I moved from a neighborhood that had a gang that kind of ran things there or kind of regulated things to a neighborhood that was just open, called Montgomery Village, and I'm from South Park. It's popping on Cinco de Mayo in San Jose. They creep on the sidelines waiting. Thank you, Rodney. Am I not, bro? Can you reaffirm one more time if you're here that your boy's telling the truth? Would I not know that if I wasn't? Because sometimes fools really act like I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. And everything I say is facts, homie. I believe like everybody that I like these are the facts of the case. You know what I mean? And everybody knows that if you're from a smaller town, you're going to San Jose to get these city girls too, because San Jose has the best Latinas. I don't know what BBC means. My bad. I know. I think you're laughing, but I don't know what it means. Oh, I don't really check these till I read them. I personally don't hate upstate Southerners. They are our people, but they are definitely misguided. Yes, I don't hate them either, bro. Hate is like drinking poison. This would be like hate. Me drinking poison, literally drinking poison, and expecting you to go. And it's not going to happen, bro. Briss was a blood that got involved into Norteno politics. Another misguided youngster. His hood is Nortenos and Bloods, and the Bloods were neutral at first till Briss started making noise. Yeah, bro. I wish I could interview somebody from Sacktown that could break down that whole thing without disrespect, though, like as a journalist. Because I'm sad to say, but I don't know if this is weird to you, but this is very interesting. Like how the Bloods and Nortenos, the biracial people, even the Blaxicans, like all that. Because because Rico Too Smooth is from Broderick, and Broderick is a neighborhood that has a guy that's that just murked somebody that's one of the founders of the Northern Riders, right? And I know that's another neighborhood way away from this, but Sacramento is. I wish I could do a deep dive on Sacramento, but I don't know if it'd be a like Sac. Do you think? Say I did a documentary on Sacramento. I'm not going to, but say I was going to do one on TYS. But say I did, would that help or would that hurt our people, right? Sometimes you like talking about it. I'm trying to have these conversations so that we can keep having conversations so we can get somewhere. But then I always wonder, am I promoting it more? Like I'm getting Gravedigger more popular by promoting him, right? But I do want to use him as example that bro, if you're coming next, don't diss with no respect. If you're gonna diss with a little bit of respect on that shit, bro, because that's where the streets can touch you, homie. Wearing a shirt with slashed out Woody is an extremely dangerous thing to do in Northern California, and for a misguided young person, and he's gonna go out there and do that while you're tucked away in some like little cute little place, which I don't think he is because I think Gravedigger's broke too. Stamped. Thank you, Ronnie. So everybody, whenever I speak on specifics like that, everybody goes to San Jose for the car shows but especially for the cruises on Cinco de Mayo, and that there's no Southsiders to be seen, dog, on the cruise. On the cruise, and it lets me tell you this again, Ronnie, and I'm being kind of a dick, but I'm being honest. They're hella quiet when you see them in their cars, quiet. But then they get out of the cruise and they start acting all, and then they get bah, 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 bah. I mean, I remember I saw a fucking Northerner unload a M1. That's a 50-round clip on these fools. So a lot of them don't come back. A lot of OG Bloods from his hood don't like the ways Briss was moving, involving Bloods and Mexican funk. Thank you. I thought that was strange. I never seen that before. That was the first time I ever seen that. But what I'm more confused about is I guess so Briss neighborhood is there's a blood gang and a Norteno gang. They're not the same though, right? They just live in the same community because there's a lot of hoods that are like that. Like there's a black gang and a Norte gang or whatever, and they're cool with each other. And sometimes the blacks will be in the Norte gang and some of the Norteans will be in the black gang, but they're separate. I personally don't care about those politics anymore. They're too old to care. I want to unite our hoods, but homies don't like Fruit Ridge for a long time. I think there's a guy on here that comes on here. Is he from Fruit Ridge? Or maybe he's from Mozzie's hood. See, that's the thing though, bro, is that I hate to speak on things because when I don't know about it and I say something out loud, especially live, I could say something wrong and disrespect somebody. Yeah, it is about respect. That's why I'm saluting you. I didn't know you were older, bro. Thank you. If you're an older cat, 40 and up, and you interact with me, please let me know that you're 40 and up because I feel like people that are really, to be honest, I feel like if you're 35 and up, you can speak about all this. But no disrespect, but you're 35 and under, it's like because everything's watered down now. You got homies fighting homies. I never, bro. Me and my homeboy Dopey from VSRM, we we fought each other over Raiders and Niners or something stupid. I was dating his cousin, but it wasn't because of that. And we were close. We were homies. We'd kick it with each other. But it was like two homies fighting each other, not like a gang fight, right? Just in case, just to be sure that we knew our homies, my homies jumped me, his homies jumped him. Just to let us know that that's not behavior that, you got to be a professional and a gentleman at all times. There was Fruit Ridge Vista Bloods and Fruit Ridge Vista Nortenos, and they a small hood, so they stuck together. Thank you. See, this is just a little thank you, bro. I really appreciate that because I'm over here lost, like blind leading the blind. Because then that's why I hate. I don't want to speak on things I don't. That's another thing. I don't like doing that, bro. If you guys notice, I really hope that y'all see with that. I'm really speaking to things that I know about or that involve me or involve my people or involve something, bro. I don't speak on things I don't know about. All this stuff with Gold Toes, that's my boy, dog. All this stuff in LA. I'm a northerner who's in a street gang that didn't go to prison and moved to LA and lived there successfully in major hoods for 13 to 14 years. That's never been done. And yes, I did not go as a northerner. I came as an artist, as a hippie, as a student, and Pocho1 eventually, but I wasn't even Pocho for half the time I was in LA. I became Pocho actually in the Bay, and I moved back to LA and made Pocho a thing, in terms of my nickname. But nobody's ever done that. And the thing is, you can't see, but I got subliminal Norteno, and I got 4 dots and all that, but I got subliminal Norteno tattoos all over my body, bro. And then I got a couple big ones that can't be denied. And I walk around with shorts in LA daily. I went to San Jose the other day for the first time, and I didn't see any bad hyenas. I feel you, right? They're inside, dog. I don't know, bro. They are. I had to get on Tinder and Bumble, but I don't even know about those dating sites. I feel like sometimes I don't know, they're cool. I'm pretty successful on them, but I feel like I ain't gonna find my love of my life. But I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. They all got dudes now. They all got 2 or 3 dudes. They got like 7 baby daddies and 6 kids. There's not really any more Fruit Ridge Norte after Brisk came out. So I'm confused though. So Brisk killed off that vibe because people weren't feeling it. Because aren't you from the neighborhood that has that rapper? That dissed Brisk? Aren't you from? Isn't he from your neighborhood? Yeah, Fruit Ridge Bloods was basically an extension of Oak Park Bloods. That's another question I was gonna see, but wanted to be their own hood, and same with Fruit Ridge Norte, but they didn't want to take it. They didn't want to take in to Frank Lone. They didn't want so Frank Lone goes at it with them because the guy that comes on here a lot, he's a homie. He's from Oak Park, Northanger. So now and Oak Park has Northangers and Bloods, right? They don't come out anymore. I know East Side Player, bro. Let me know, bro. I used to see some bad ones on Story Lane. Or is it no Story Boulevard? I was mobbing through all Northern California with a big blue jacket. That's all I had. Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing wrong. Bro, I wear blue. It's not like that, bro. What I mean is, but let me tell you, homie, you're not gonna be wearing all my ops are dead and having Woody on the top of your shirt. Let me tell you. And then like people from Southern California don't have that kind of hate. They don't even know who Woody is usually, or they may like they heard of him because he's like a white northerner maybe, but they don't know no. But yeah, man, real quick. I mean, I'm down. Please, let's keep talking. I like any questions you guys have. Anything is if there's anything you want me to riff on, questions you have for me just to go off on, and I'll tell what I always promise is I'll tell you my honest truth. That's all I can give you, and you can take it. So if you have any kind of questions, anything you want me to go off on, let me know because I'm with it, bro. I stand on everything I say. Frank Lone has an alliance with Oak Park Bloods. We were in Oak Park before Oak Park North there. Damn, dude, this shit is so confusing. So everybody was cool with each other except for this little neighborhood that was the Fruit Ridge one. And then how does TYS factor into all this? Because isn't he from like Northgate or I wish I could interview someone that could like break down the history. Hey, Sagtown, if you ever want to get on an interview and just not show your face and talk about this, let me know. And just because I feel like if you're older, you can really break this thing down. I think it would be a good educational piece. I think we could, whoever does it, even if you don't do it, maybe somebody but like I think it'd be great to break down some of these politics like lightly though, right? I feel like we could do it lightly where we don't disrespect any of the hoods and we understand this thing and maybe we can find out a solution to like why Sacramento is so off the hook. And I know it's like a big thing. Like I always have big dreams, but why not? Why if we could help Sacramento just focus on the music and not destroying each other, why not? Why not? And I know it's probably calming down a little bit now, so but still. What Southern California county do you think has the baddest highness? And I think in between LA, IE, and OC. Oh hell no, bro. I think IE has the easiest highness, and I think I knocked down so many females from the IE, and the OC has some bad ones, bro, for sure, dog. That's a hard. I would say it's more LA or OC. San Diego has you can't keep San Diego out 760 619, bro. The 760. What about the 760? What about the desert, dog? But for me, Don, for me, it's a 323, baby. I need that 323 love. I need that 213 love. I need that LA proper, homie. I need that LA city, the city of Los Angeles. That's what I need. I need that city of Los Angeles girl that grew up in that concrete. You know what I mean? My ex-wife was a West LA baby, and my other girl was and she's the one that brought me to MacArthur Park. I was like, do you know where you live? That's what I love about LA girls. They don't care. They're raised in the hood. That should mean nothing to them. She lived 1 block away from she lived on 6th and Westlake, bro. That's literally not even a block. That's a half a block from MacArthur Park, where it has 18th Street, Crazy Riders, Orphans, MS. My other ex, Lou underscore tattoos. You guys go check her out. She's so fine. You guys would be like, damn, Pocho, why didn't you hold her down? Because she was crazy. Shout out to her and her kids and her new man. LU underscore tattoos. She lived in the middle of MS neighborhood in the Rampart district, dog. Oh, so yeah, I'm sorry, homie. I'm gonna have to say LA women. LA proper city of Los Angeles. We didn't get along with Oak Park, Nortenos, and Fruit Ridge. They both youngster hoods that didn't want to take into Frank. Okay, so Frank Loan's the older neighborhood, right? And then what is 36 and Frank Loan the same neighborhood or it's separate or they're like an ally? Sorry, bro. My bad for not knowing. Oak Park Bloods don't like Oak Park Norteños either, but they get along with Franklin. And this shit is wild. Fruit Ridge and Oak Park was Frank Loan territory. Okay, I'm getting that now. Way before Fruit Ridge and Oak Park Norteños were around. But shout out to them. I ain't hating, at least not anymore. Right on. So basically, it was like a big neighborhood, and these fools kind of wanted to do their own thing. But have people, I don't even know if I want to ask this, but I guess I will. Have people passed away from this funk, or has it been more? So I'm guessing. I mean, I know Briss did, and so this is like a real funk. There's no. You know how certain funks you can get out of them, like they don't last. I was wondering if it can be salvageable, basically, or if it's kind of like nah, it's on and cracking. That's the end of the comments so far. Please, you guys keep commenting. Ask me anything. Let me know if you want me to stay on. I know this is an early one. I'll try to do some night ones, but I don't know. There's something about waking up, having a coffee, and just speaking my mind. But I got here to say that Gravedigger, I even spoke about him earlier. One time I spoke on Bay Recon saying that I'm kind of not feeling them, but they do make okay music, better than a lot of this SA music that was happening before them. They're a better generation, but why is because they're copying Northerners. They got our style. People say don't say they're copying Northerners. It's not copying maybe, but they're inspired. Sad to say. Fucking Gravedigger, you're inspired by TYS, bro. Let's be honest, bro. You're inspired by him, bro. You're not hating on him. You wish you could be him. You know what I mean? You wish you could be him. Look at this. California rap star Lefty Gunplay visit Power 16, Brown Bag Mornings, Rosecrans, Vic, Lefty. Bro, this stuff doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. I don't mean to say it like that. It means a lot, but it's not. You're talking to brown bag Latinos. You're not talking to the blacks. Lefty Gunplay, you need a big boy interview. Okay? Stop acting like it. And none of you guys are celebrities yet. Man, I guess you could say you're a celebrity at 100,000. I don't know. Ugh. V36 and Franklin is the same, but not everybody from Franklin is from 36. It's just headquarters. You feel me? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. But another quick one, was that rapper from those neighborhoods? And he looks black, but I think he's half black, half Mexican. He's the one that said F Briss. Man, why don't I know his name? He's a little dude. He's tight though. Ferocious. Oh. But real quick, Gravedigger shit is disappointing, bro. If you're gonna come at us, if you really need daddy's attention, do better. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to all the legends, Tito, TYS, and Woody. And you got to stop that. I would take that down. You're gonna have some kid spend $25 that he doesn't have to a neighborhood that he doesn't own and get smoked by a fool that doesn't know him. What a sad story for a brown man in America. And you're promoting that, my boy. That's lame. Respect to all the gente. At the end of the day, let's uplift our communities, not destroy them. Exactly, bro. So that's why I'm trying to tell this fool, Gravedigger, Doug, that it's just like, we can't support you. I hope that you don't get no drama from this. Do you guys, nobody even spoke on Gravedigger. Do you guys think that I don't know if you guys know what happened. He created a shirt that says all my ops are dead. And it has a picture of TYS, Woody, and a Tito B. Our cause is about education and elevating. Yeah, bro. That's another thing, homie. Hey, bro. When I was gonna ask you about, when like I was heard to push, pull, and strive, and so this is I'm pushing and pulling. I'm struggling with my people, and then I'm striving, and then I'm elevating. Striving to me is also elevating, and that's what I've done. I went to LA, bro. Got all my game from LA. Moved back. I'm in my area, bro. I don't live in my section no more because we gotta uplift, bro. We can't live in the hoods that we grew up in. That's sad. I live in a rich neighborhood, bro. I'll be honest. I don't live in the hood. I don't live anywhere near the hood, but I still live in my area. My hood is 15 minutes away from me, bro. Whatever, 10, 30 minutes. Not that far, but it's close. I don't live on it like in another state or something. Yeah, he's youngsters from my hood. He was with the unity, but he just don't like fools disrespecting his patio. Yeah. Oh, you mean, yeah. Sorry, I think you're talking about Rico, but oh no, you're talking about the rapper that I'm asking about. Sorry, bro, my dumbass. We also gotta stop calling each other fool. I know that is true. You're a good man from your hood, Pocho. We need more homeboys like you. Thank you, bro. You're right about the fool thing. Absolutely right. See, another thing, bro, and I'm not trying to be cool. All I'm trying to say is like all I'm trying to say with this is I'm teachable, especially to if I know you're an older homeboy, I take that into account because anybody knows about life, the older you get, you're like, this thing is getting realer and you should respect your elders. Even if they're just like 2 or 3 years older. Gold Toes is 50. I'm 40. I respect him like an older homeboy. If you notice, I honor him, I talk good about him, I'll smash on fools, I stick up for him, and that's what a little youngster's supposed to do. And he calms me down. He tells me I don't got to, but I do anyway because I'm like that, you know. But even with Sacktown, like he said, we gotta stop calling each other fool. That shit is true. It's just really I'm stuck in the. I kind of think that like Northern California fools don't say it a lot, but because I was in LA a long time, homie, a lot of people think I speak like LA because a lot of fools in LA say dog too. I say dog and fool a lot. That's why when the fool community came out, I kind of like felt it because I lived in LA for so long. A lot of other fools just saw it as like a promoting platform, but I could see what he was doing because I lived in LA and he's not from LA, he's from Bakersfield, but he gets it too. You know what I mean? That's why he made such a crazy platform, but successful one at that. We need to respect our youngsters too. Yeah, bro. I've learned that we can't be like the big homies putting them down all the time, like saying boo 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 boo. That's another reason I just be trying to uplift them. That's another reason even with the guy Gravedigger, I'd be just trying to say like he's not a youngster, but I meant like encouraging him and telling him to, that maybe he shouldn't do that. And it's disappointing and saying I have those some shots out of him, but because he's just an ugly looking dude, bro. And that's the petty part of me. But bro, I just one of these days, bro, I just want a good looking enemy, bro. I don't pause, whatever. I don't pause. I stand by everything I say. No pause. I stand by everything I say. Bozo's the only one that gets close because we're around the same size. I wouldn't say I think that fool's ugly too, but he's not that. Yeah, he's ugly. Forget it. Y'all talking about the homie Uzi Marcus. Thank you. How is your boy and do you know his name? How is he your boy and don't know his name? Oh, he's not my boy. I wasn't saying that. That's not my boy. I definitely not saying that's my boy. I didn't even know who. I don't know anything about him. I think you just got my words mixed up. But Uzi Marcus, yeah, that's his name. But yeah, that flow he did was I listened to it at the gym. I think you know a good song, especially a diss song, when you listen to it at the gym because I should listen to something more positive, but I don't know. I just like getting at the gym. You feel me? Not talking about him. I'm talking about another youngster from my hood that raps Uzi is not a Norteno. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe you weren't talking about me then, Dave, but that's why this chat's always confusing a little. But anyway, I think he's not my homie. If he's your homie, it's all good. If he's not, it's all good. I personally don't like name dropping on here, but there's another youngster from my hood that rap. Oh, well, I would love to know his name because I could look him up. But maybe you just put it like on a separate comment in a minute, like just saying, "Hey, shout out to this rapper." I always look at it like that. That's instead of saying like this fool's in, whatever. You could just say it in a positive way. But if there's anybody, hey, if there's also anybody from anywhere, because I'll still interview Southerners. I'm still cool with a gang of Southerners. I'll interview even upstate guys if they got respect, bro. I don't care. I'm here to chill. Hit stick text free. I got bad service in here. I hate that about this. All right, I'm gonna look up. I can look them up right here. Oh, another thing is if somebody sees this now or later, I need some game on how to I want to share my screen and start doing like little reviews while I'm but I don't know how I'm gonna get hit. I'm so scared to get a flag because I'm monetized and I've been deleted on Instagram. I've been deleted on Facebook before. I've been doing every single one for my views, and they're not even that big deal. But fools just be reporting. Damn, I think I woke up too early. I'm still a little tired. Ah. I might have a nap in me. It's not name dropping. He's a rapper. Plus, you're talking about the hood politics. Yeah. I don't think. I think the Buds. I think what Sacktown was different. You guys are starting to don't trip on each other. Look, it's all good. I think Sacktown. Look, Sacktown is from his area, so he's not trying to name drop. That's why it's more personal. And then and thank you for saying his name though, because I did want to know, because I do want to know if we're gonna, podcasting is about being very open. But uh I do agree with you, the Buds. They're rappers, if you're a rapper, if you put yourself out as a public person, we have the right to speak on you, and it's not like dry snitching or hating or this or that. I mean, if you are a public person and you get like, I got a video of somebody committing a crime, I wouldn't go put it on the internet just because he's a public figure. But I'm saying, yeah, we can bring up fools' names because they're rappers. But I can see why Sacktown didn't want to, because it's personal to him, and people probably know his little handle, and he got to be cool. Where are you from, man? He's probably from the 707 somewhere. I'm educating the homie, not condoning the funk. Yes, I agree with you. I think you are too. And I was asking him. I don't know if you got in here, DeBuzz, but I was asking him too. I was asking him. I was asking him about Sacramento, because I don't know if you know, but Sacramento's caught up in all kinds of freaking public, funk with each other. It's all public information at the end of the day. Yep. Barrio Central Fairlies. Hey, is that a homeboy hood? Is that a northern hood? I hope. God, I pray. Please, baby Jesus, tell me that this is a northern hood. uh Man, one day I'll get over it, but I can't stand these. I can't stand them. They're so annoying to me. It's not this upstate Serenos, bro. It's the rappers, though. They're so corny. I lived in Sac for a few years. Yeah, I lived in it for 3 years. I lived in Oak Park, Del Paso Heights. But when I lived in Oak Park, I didn't see when I was living there in the 90s, bro, and it was mostly blacks. I don't remember that many Mexicans. Try to remember. Hey, Sacktown, when you were growing up there, was there a lot of Mexicans in your neighborhood, or were you guys just starting to get there? Because I'm trying to remember the park. I lived by the park for real. I was young though, bro, like 10, 11, 12, like not even a teenager yet, maybe 9. So I could be getting things wrong. There was, man, to be honest, bro, I know that you think this is crazy, but Sacktown, I lived there, I think, remember when Oak Park still had Crips? Wasn't Oak Park Crips before Bloods, bro? Because I remember there was a story in the news or something where this guy got into sat in somebody's parking spot that was like a gangster, and this fool like tagged on his head with a knife or something, Oak Park, or did something, put a O, and I thought they were calling them Crips. There was always black and Mexican gangs out there. We did our own thing. No, yeah, I guess I just remember hella more blacks when I was growing up there, but there definitely was Mexicans there, and those Mexicans could have been Northerners too, because I just, when you're little, you kind of don't see that. Funk lords at first. Okay, maybe that's what they were. Maybe that's what they were. But you know what? That was not that long ago. Oak Park has been Bloods in the night. They were Bloods in the 90s, right? So maybe I'm just tripping though. Maybe I'm tripping. But Again, I got on here an hour and a half ago to say that we need to do better in rap in general. All these Southsiders they disrespect each other so much, and let them do that. That's cool, but I think I want to speak for everybody for the South Side, the North Side. I think we need to get rid of all of these terms and just be raza, support raza, doing raza things. You feel me? And stop dissing each other. If you're gonna diss each other, make it cooler, man. Make it more subliminal. Make it more hip hop, bro. Or let's come to an understanding that it's internet funk and it's for entertainment, but at the same time, bro, this is the entertainment we're giving our people. Why can't we? This is what I think is because I just think that if you're not a good rapper, you get off on your personality. Like, why I didn't like Swifty funking with everybody? Because I thought Swifty Blue was actually a good rapper. Bozo, he's not that good of a rapper, so he has to kind of get off on his personality, right? Criminal, not, I mean, he is a good rapper, but it's always the same, so he has to get off on his personality, you know? Little Rob, he's good music, kind of. He doesn't need to get off on his personality. Cornejo doesn't need a podcast. He has good music. I mean, even Jenny 69 is starting to have better music. I just think if your music can speak for yourself, you don't need all this. And then you get real advertisers because you can do drama all day. But the reason I'm making it like I'm critical, I'm trying to try to understand this stuff instead of just like create more funk is because down the line I want it to be taken serious. There is a lot of bloods there though. Protect our communities, don't terrorize them. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's why I started a security company that protects people, not property. And I work with anybody that's down to not destroy the trash, but understand the trash and move correctly, you know? Because now we don't have to worry about gangs as much as we have to worry about like gangster ass homeless people or tweakers or people that are sick, you know, and demented. And also poverty makes people it's very dehumanizing being poor. And so we have to watch out for the people that are mad about being poor too, and protect the families that are working and struggling and striving and pushing and pulling. And so for me, my security company is like my gang. I know it sounds, I'm not afraid to say it. It's not like a gang, but it's my vision of what a gang could have been. A bunch of honorable men that want to make it home, that do not want to bully anybody. They want to get home to their families, but they also will not take no shit, you know, and they won't take no tomfoolery. You know, this 2024 is the year of the man versus fool. Last year I was a fool. This year I'm a man. You know, when they say when you become a man, you stop childish ways, you know? And I've been having to stop these childish ways, but it's taking me a little bit of time. But I will get there. I will reach the promised land and I will be my best self. Our ignorance is our biggest enemy. Big facts, bro. Even mine. That's why I ask questions, bro. That's why I ask about Sacramento because I don't know, you know? Yeah, bro. I should just do like a whole podcast. I should make a podcast called Man vs. Fool, huh? And it's all about that, like becoming a man instead of being a fool. The Man vs. Fool podcast. It doesn't sound that bad, actually. It could be like a segment when we just talk about things like that. But hey, the other thing is, hey, man, get on my Instagram, official underscore Pocho1 people, and let me know what I could do better. If there's anybody I can interview that you guys think are dope. You guys think I know all about this stuff, dog? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. As you can see, look at this ghetto ass little setup I have. I'm gonna do better, bro, but I'm just waiting. I'm taking it as serious as you guys take me. I'm taking it, you know. So the next thing I do want to do because I feel like when I hit these markers, I wanna like take myself more serious, right? So I'm almost at 4K. I was thinking at 5K I switched the background. So I'm gonna see if I can get to 5K before I switch the background, or I'm just gonna start to make plans to switch it, make it nicer. I don't want to be in the studio yet because I don't want to take it so serious yet, and I want to say that I got it out of the mud. I got it out of my garage, and I want to say that I got 10K because they say 70% of people that get on YouTube don't even get monetized, and 70% of those people don't even make it to 10K. They give up before, and I'm gonna really spend this year. I'm giving myself that's true. I'm giving myself 2024 to bring it together. And if whatever happens, if in 2025, if I'm not somewhere kind of further, really making steps, then I'm gonna say goodbye to it and just appreciate the time I had with it. You know, it's okay. Uh, you know, nothing lasts forever, right? So it's cool. Either way, I met a lot of people doing this, and I got to get a lot of things off. And I'm also repurposing people. If you're following this, know that I'm repurposing a lot of interviews that I did in that a while back, but they make sense for what's going on now, and it kind of shows you my history of how I got started, so you get a little better. I never did it before. I didn't have the time. I literally would do Instagram lives with people, interviews, podcasts, and then after the pandemic hit, I literally put it was in the pandemic. After I started working again, I would just put them on YouTube for historical and say, one day. And then I met the food community. We went off. I still think that the food community is like, dude, they haven't passed 10K in a month besides the rap songs, but that's rap. And it's like lefty. But they haven't even got past 10K, and they have a big platform supporting them on Instagram, and they can't get past 10K. Like, I'm talking about views. Only when they have big celebrities there or celebrity types, because our people aren't even there yet. But the reason, like, they made a mistake. They didn't handle me well. I'm a star. Sorry to say. I know you guys probably don't believe it, but I'm a star. I know my people better than most people do, bro. My history, what I can bring to the table. A Northern California fool, a Southern California fool from Bakersfield. Three men, coming together to break these fools into men. But what happened is I found out these fools are still fools, and I'm a man. And men cannot hang out with fools for that long. In the Bible, the worst thing you could be was a fool. Remember that. And so I had to break away because I can't be part of this no matter how much money I would have made. And yes, I'm in my garage, but I would rather be in my garage than in a loft or in a thing with a bunch of fools that don't got no respect for themselves, or me. They don't take care of their bodies. They don't take care of their families. They just spend money on drugs and alcohol. It's just not for me, bro. I've already went past that stage. But yeah, this is the year of the man. But again, let me know any more questions. If I don't get no more questions soon, I'm out of here. But let me know any question. I will answer any question right now. Let me know. We've been for an hour and a half. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm not leaving yet. But this point of this video was to give this fool Gravedigger. He needed a father. He needed a man figure in his life, I guess, to like, I see you, Gravedigger. I still don't see you. Anything more, you're just more of a clown. You're a clown. You're a buffoon. You're a mockery of our culture. Maybe you go stick onto the black side because you don't look good on our side. You're not good looking. Your tattoos are ugly. You had okay flow that you could have done something with, but now you can't go outside. Fools from LA barely even know you. So now you're just back in your apartment in your little room, probably. While I'm outside every day doing my thing. I mean, I run a security company that's outside in the hood every day. So I'm tapped in. You did a marketing scheme that you think, got a little bit of attention. It's going to go through the blogs, right? For sure, right? But it's not going to last. That's all it's going to do is make you more of an isolated person. So I would suggest, Gravedigger, don't dig your own grave. As I said earlier, don't be, something that a lot of us, we dig our own graves. In conclusion, and any questions you ask me, I'm going to answer them. But in conclusion, everybody, do not be like Gravedigger. Don't dig your own grave just for a little bit of views, a little of attention. It looks very desperate. It looks very weak. The facts are the case is that this vato made a shirt. He's going to profit off of other people's death. And that is absolutely shameful. And you're a leva for that, bro. And your mother should slap you if you have one. I hope you do, because I know you don't have a father, because your father would not let you behave this way. My father watches some of the stuff I do, and he gives me game on what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, even if he doesn't understand this little genre that I'm in. And then my uncle Alfredo, he tries to help me too. And, because I have men in my life. But I bet you, Gravedigger, you got a bunch of women in your life. There's nothing wrong with women, but you're not a man, you're a fool. And you're lame, homie. You're a dork. And nobody's going to see you. You're not going to be remembered. You're going to be remembered as a buffoon, a fool among men. Bay Recon, you guys are all lame, all fools. You're teaching these young men I saw all these young men, that little young kid, great rapper, great personality, the little one, and you guys have him dissing the ops all the time, and you're condoning it. You're making it unsafe for that little kid and his family. Because now everybody knows who he is, but he doesn't know who everybody else is. Do you understand the kind of what you're bringing in, like what you're doing to this young man? You're saying it's okay to be a buffoon, a clown, and then you put him in a dangerous place with sharks and wolves and predators all around. What do you think a clown can do? You think these clowns can do a rap song and entertain the homies? They're skinny. All those guys, that little kid can't defend himself. And none of you guys can. The only guy that looks like he could actually defend himself is Seti. Because that other fat fool, the main guy, I know that fool sits on the couch and eats Doritos all day. Drinks Gatorade thinking Gatorade's healthy for you. He's one of them fools. He's probably like a taki eater. But maybe you don't eat Takis because they're red. But Bay Recon, I got no respect for you guys anymore. And you will not get no support out here. And any other homies, anybody, even the Southsiders, bro, do not support this movement because they're guiding our young people to do buffoonery like the food community. And that's why I don't like the food community, because they're influencing the culture in a negative way. And people are like, stop talking about the food. Nah, bro, I'm gonna talk about the food community till they rest in peace, because they're lame, homie. And Juanito, you're lucky, bro. You're lucky I got some standards, because I would expose you for the fat, ugly, hairy, nasty looking nigga you are. But I'm holding that because they be trying to tell people these really fake things about me, but they won't say it publicly. But the moment, Juanito, you do anything, bro, I'm gonna send that picture all over the freaking world so fools can tap in with you. And then I'm gonna come tap in with you. Again, people, we have to have better standards. We have to figure out, and I'm in the mud right now dealing with this because nobody else is. Because you guys are scared to, or because you got better things to do. Whatever, I guess I don't got better things to do. But I'm gonna get on here, bro, and I'm gonna be a constant threat to tomfoolery. I'm against fools. I'm anti-fool. I'm anti-fool. The only fools I like is Florida fools and down ass fools on Instagram. All the other fool pages are lame. Even you ain't hard fool started not ignoring my image, my inbox. Fucking lame. But it's all good. Shout out to El Monte memes. Shout out to Southwest Connected. There's some good ones. Daily Slaps, NorCal, something next up. Not fuck Dizzler. Seems kind of whack. GT Digital. Yep. So, people, you rely on your music. Do not get in the rap game if you're not good at rapping, first of all. And if you can't rely on your music and you have to rely on dissing other people, bro, just stop it. And like the homie said, the biggest, coolest thing you could do was create a shirt that isn't even that nice, not stylish, and just says, all my ops are gone. They're not even your ops, bro. Most of them are gone by health issues. They're older. They're like 20, 30 years older than you. You vatos are so dorks, and you vatos need to come with better things. At least the Southsiders, they diss people that are still alive, bro. At least they got some heart in LA. But you're dissing people that can't talk back. Only their families can talk back. And let me tell you, I do believe they're going to talk back soon. So if I have no further questions, I'm going to be out of here, people. I appreciate you for sticking around. I will put these in clips so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want. But please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and support a real one in the streets, bro. A real one, a voice of reason. Shout out to Gravedigger. Shout out to Bay Recon in the sense of, like, get it together, guys. You're not going to be... You guys can't even get a show in Northern California because nobody wants to deal with you. You're awkward. Stop being the awkward kids. That you guys are like the awkward kids, the fat kids in the back of the class that make fun of people because nobody wants to hang out with you, so you want to make fun of the popular kids. And we're like the popular kids that get the girls, play sports, get good grades, and we don't even care about you fools. Go play video games or something. Stop being a rapper. Go be a video game guy or something, because you're clearly not in reality. And in reality, look in my eyes, bro. Gravedigger, you don't ever diss the dead, my boy. You don't ever diss people that you're not involved with. And you never profit off the lives of others. Those family members have the right to see you now, and they will. And I take these glasses off so you see my eyes if you see this. You're a lame vato. Get it together. Do better, bro. Because this is not it. These Southside Norteno rappers or Norteno Southsiders or Northern California Sureños, do not follow these guys. Do not follow Bay Recon. They're not good for you. They don't know what they're talking about, and they're going to steer you in the wrong direction. All my people unite. Shout out to the real Southsiders from Northern California and Southern California and all over the world. Shout out to the real Northerners. Shout out to the real rappers that want real things to happen. Shout out to people that want to be able to move back and forth in Northern California and Southern California like grown adults do, doing business. Shout out to Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, the whole Southwest. We got to come together. This is your boy Pocho1, and I'm out. Peace. I'm out here.